we're just gonna jump. What is this? Just name it Bill. No, we'll have you named in the game. So this is just big save. And we're doing a career. Why is so small? There's no way you can see it. I can't see it. And I'm here. I'm really inspired with the NASA stuff. So NASA, because that's part of this whole thing. They're I think they're doing the launch tonight at like 2 a.m. But since I've got the doctor at 9 morning or so, I'm gonna have to right mouse button, right click the Space Center, learn more, left click. So development. Okay, I don't have any science, but this is important. We'll come back there. Creation. And this UI is that's all right. Let's see. Any chance that there's an option? Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, we're in the same. I was trying to just go with it, but we're in the same sense. It 200% might be a lot. Honestly, I think that's fine. Yes. Okay, administration building. I should have read it first. What is it? Strategic decisions. The finance. You can raise some money by exploiting. This is gonna be a really slow one. This is like you playing Dark Souls, right? I may not like Google on stream. I might ask you things to Google for me, but this is, we are literally gonna learn rocket science, and this is you playing Dark Souls 1. Hey Kevin, man, how is your leg? Holy shit, dude. I cannot. Did you slip in the rain? Because that's my guess. Oh man. I don't know what that says. Oh, you're a cripple now. Oh my god, you're just like me! Holy shit, you did what I did. Except I was going to an Eagles game, so at least you did it during soccer. You know, but... Oh, left or right leg? Is it your left leg? Yeah. Oh my god. Left. Okay, great. So at least we both did it in the same leg. Oh, you're in a boot. Yep. So I didn't get it sorted the way you did. So you will hopefully heal much better, and you eat real food and stuff. So I don't know what your prognosis is, but I'm hopeful with your health and your track history, you'll be able. And you got it sorted, right? I walked for 8 months without getting it seen. So go to the doctor if you need to go to the doctor. Okay, so we don't have any of these stars. Okay, so it looks like we can do these things. Yeah, and a boot. So this would save us some bankruptcy, serious dent. So money we lose if reputation. Okay, I don't know what reputation does for me. Yeah, you have an appointment on Friday, orthosurgeon. Okay. Man, at least, you know, key there, at least it's a partial tear. I'm glad you're going to be able to get that seen. Okay, so I don't think any of this is baseplate hanger. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I wanted to find contracts. This is how we're going to get paid and stuff. So, cover or transmit any experiment data from Kerbal. Yeah. Keeping you on the back. Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully, is it state? Hopefully we win. And this is just for an hour, anyway. But I really appreciate you, man. Hope your pain's okay. Give us a quick crew report for launching. Okay, it's fine for any science. Okay, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna get, I don't know what this is, but we'll get science. I guess that's money. That's the Kerbal money symbol. So we're gonna get money, science, and 2 stars. Okay, and launch our first vessel. Launch our first vessel off the launch pad or runway. Got our contract. That should be everything. Now it's time to build. Okay. Left to components and have a look around. Gotcha. So, man pod. Tolerance for impact. Tolerance for, okay, for G's. I don't know what key PA is. This tells you a lot of it. Gotcha. Hey Phantom, I hope you're feeling better. But no pressure to feel better. If you don't, if you don't feel good, that's okay too. I know what it's like to not feel good for a long time. Okay, so this costs money. Where's our money? So is this our money? Okay, really good to know. But, okay, gotcha. Too many. Okay. This is related to this. Off my screen. No. Okay, got it. Okay, command pod. No, am I gonna just reset? I don't know how to get. Oh, you're gonna reset. Oh. Oh, it's. Old Jebediah. Yeah, we're gonna rename Kerbals. All you guys are gonna be Kerbals. That way, it's more traumatic if I kill you. Oh, we're doing the paint. At least I'm doing something on there. Okay, we figured out how to change the paint. So we can probably customize how much monopropellant we bring. Okay, so you just right click anywhere to get rid of it. How do I zoom in? Control, shifted. How did I get down like that? Okay. So this is the top. Okay. We have a solid boot. We have fins. Parachute, that's important. This, oh, a jetpack? Personal parachute. Oh, this is important too. This is how we're gonna do science. So yeah, this is the pod that he'll be inside of. That's like the cockpit, right? We need this mystery goo. And if you click over here, you can do multiple. So we're gonna, okay, so it's mouse wheel up and down to go up and down, and it's right click. So we want to put this probably on those white lines, right? So how did I flip this? Q flips it. Way to rotate. Oh, it's E. Here we go. So it's WASD to, yeah, that obviously. Okay, so these are, we will open. Oh. I'll leave them alone for now. And then we just need an engine. And so it's important to add a stage to. So our first stage will be using this booster. This is the Flea solid fuel boost. I'm looking. So it says max thrust ASL. I think that's atmosphere, and then the max thrust for vacuum. So this is better thrust in a vacuum space. So you're mad that it isn't quite at the same angle as the white strips? Oh yeah. You can probably get really precise to fix it. Okay, so these are pretty cheap. So this is the running total of how much it cost to me. So do you think we should add some fins? That's basically the last thing that we have. I think we should add fins. Where would we put fins? Okay, this is our top. So essentially this is our bottom. We're NASA. So fins. And then how many fins do you think? We can do, you know, the one and place them at a time. We can do 2, 3, we can do 4. That looks like, what is that, 6? Like a pizza pie? So 3, you think? Okay, so let's do 3. And so if this is our top, have it be like a dolphin. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna name this. We're gonna name this. I mean, Phantom's pretty cool name for a ship. So that's what my gut would be. And then you're gonna be our first Kerbal. Oh no, it's Dapper's our first Kerbal. Okay, so this is our ship. Let's save it. Okay, the crew. Change your name. I'm sure you can. I won't worry about it right this second. Then I gotta make it the Dapper. Go back. Which editor? What's that about? Oh, I see. You can, that's the plane hangar. Okay, so since I don't know how to change Kerbals, it's gotta be the Dapper. I told him he'd be first. I don't know how to change the Kerbal name. Okay, so we're gonna go to the launch. Let's check what these are first. Okay, that's the manual. So these are tools. No. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Well, I don't... Oh, these are Delta V tools. Okay, I see. The Delta V is your, like, ability to thrust, essentially. Engineer's report. Parts pass. So we have a parts limit, I guess. So only 2.5 tons. Delta velocity. It is exactly that. Delta V is delta velocity. You're exactly right. Get your physics ready. Okay. So it's 3 meters high, meters wide. Launching the first vessel and then the science. Alarm clock. Don't care. Okay, so you can set alarm clocks. So if you're in here designing and you're waiting for something in orbit to transfer, you know, to do like an orbital transfer between like Kerbin, where we are Earth, and that's what that's for. Very cool. I think that's enough stalling. I think we're... Oh, here we go. Center of mass. Center of thrust. And then aerodynamic. I don't know aerodynamic. Okay. This means something to people who know science. So I guess it's good that it's here in the middle balanced, right? Because you don't want it... If it was all the way up here and you're thrusting, wouldn't it just spin forward forever? And if it was in the back, it would flip backwards forever, so you want it to be balanced. And if the center of thrust wasn't center, we'd be goofed. Save launch. Yeah, my goal is to try to learn science and just still be excited about stuff. Okay, so let me make a save. I guess just quick save. So first things first, we've done it. I think there's a way to do. Oh, we can turn on the light on his helmet. Action, brakes action. Okay, we're at 69 meters. Okay, here we go. I've clicked on Jebediah, right click. So we have a jetpack, but I'm not going to try to use it on Earth. I don't expect it to be. And he... with him. Lower the visor. Okay. Fine. A report. Okay, here we go. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get. So keep experiment. I'm gonna keep. Helmet back. Third mystery. Back in. I just don't want to accidentally let go. Here we go. We're bored. So we gonna be inside the ship and use the mystery goo. We're gonna essentially transmitting it. We wouldn't get as much science. We're gonna keep it. Our goal is to get science, and then the science will let us to get things. Yeah, that's true. I guess being like 60 meters in the air, you'd want. Okay, so that's used up and expended. That's why we brought a second one. Okay, so docking mode, toggle map. WASDA, QE, shift and things. All right, are you ready? We're gonna launch. So I'm turning the throttle. Okay, so when I hit spacebar, I think it's gonna start. Oh, it's doing it. I don't know how to do like prograde, retrograde stuff. So I guess we're just gonna go straight up as high as we can. So this is at our speed. So we're 8,000 meters. This is the atmosphere. Okay, so that would be space. So we're out of gas. Oh, I don't have a decoupler, so I goofed it. This guy's probably gonna die. I accidentally hit spacebar. And let me observe some goo real quick. I need to transport it. Oh, we're fine. So I did the parachute, but I thought I did it too high in the sky, and we were gonna fucking die. We could still die. Maybe I went too high. Oh, we're tumbling. Oh, I could do this. That seems deadly. I guess I want to create drag, right? Because I want to slow myself down. So I don't want to be a missile. No missiling. Oh yeah, true. We could shoot for the water. We're gonna do exactly that. Good point. We're gonna wiggle. But the goal is to land close to Kerbal, because I heard that if you land far away, it costs more to recover. I really can't believe we're not gonna die. SAS is stability. RCS is for... Oh, there's our G-forces. Oh, let me turn the throttle down. That we have a parachute. Excellent. Man. Hey, Rich. How you doing? We had some crazy Isaac runs today. Like, absolutely crazy. Hey, that's where we started. Pretty good. And I think you can speed up some. Cannot disembark while off curve and... Okay, I was trying to hop him out to get crazy. But we got a good bit of science here. Oh yeah, feelings getting to you? Well, I know, so it's about to change to March, so you're probably feeling anxious, huh? Oh man, nice. Incredible. That's exactly right. We did it. So this is good to know. If we needed to jump off of this, like, we could do our own chute. That's what we have on our back. Parachute. I think, how do I accept that this happened? I agree. Take me home. Done? Oh, I think we just back to a oh, Space Center. Yeah, Rich, I understand. Do you feel like people don't like you, or you just don't like yourself because of that like quality? I have that same quality, and I find that that's just like the trauma essentially, wanting me to like, it's more or less like forcing me to just talk to people about stuff. Okay, so I think we can we click on this recover? Yes. So we just had to go to Space Center to like the whole. So we got this from the launch pad. But flying got us a lot of science. Recovery of a vessel that survived. Bunch. And it looks like we get to keep. So it seems like it is good to. Yeah, Rich, that's my whole reason for being here, man. Just trying to give people a little bit of the comfort, like, so, Dill helps me. Kevin in here, he helps me. I feel bad he hurt his leg. Um, but we have like a weird sense of like he hurt his leg in the same way I hurt my leg. So I hate that he hurt his leg, but we understand each other a little bit more because we suffered the same injury literally. So I look at like the growth that you can get from that, and I really make the best of it. So I appreciate you, Rich. Thanks for sharing. This is not where we want to be. We want to go to our contracts, and so mission control. Okay, so, yep, so it looks like it completes and just pays you out. So we're looking for some stuff that's easy here that we can do. So, test camera solid fuel booster. Fine with that. We're gonna test that. Okay, so it looks like they have ranks for things. They expire, so you need to be careful about just accepting quests. Okay, so take a crew report in flight below. Oh, near a site. Oh, I see. Focused observational survey. So this is like go to that place. That seems pretty tough. I think I'm gonna skip that. So this is the one we just used. Best discussed. Avoid legal complications. We're gonna need to. Oh no. Okay. So while hitting parts with a wrench, the engineers at Research and Development Department realized we had a problem. The manual clearly states that the RT Ep5 fully solid fuel booster is the best in its class. To avoid legal complications, we're going to need proof to justify our claims. It would really help us out if you're able to run a test. So we need to bring this into flight above Kerbal. Pretty high altitude. That's funny enough that we're going to take it. Oh, and I need to spend our science. Okay, so 5 and 5. Probably just get both. I think this is what we're supposed to be testing, so important to get that. What is this? Decoupler? We need that. The coupler is going to let us separate. So what I tried to do when I pressed spacebar, I was trying to decouple the engine from the pod. But it's better that I kept it and we recovered it. Just money-wise. Survivability, that seems pretty good. Bringing people back. Passing up. Don't super care about this. Radial decouplers would be cool. Those are, you think of your traditional rocket that goes up and it has the rockets on like two, let's say two on the side, and then they peel off, you know, and fall back. That would be radial decouplers. So 2 radial decouplers. And then general rocketry, which cannot afford. So this looks like an engine that can turn. So instead of just being straight up and down, if you're tilting left or, you know, or sorry, prograde or retrograde. So prograde would be think of your spaceship and it's tilted like up, forward, and you're like rocketing up, and then retrograde would be you falling basically backwards. Oh, I'm doing a bad job. So we're not going to worry about these. I think we're going to go survivability. So heat shields to keep our pilot alive. You can measure atmospheric pressure. Dissipating heat. Okay, so heat panels. So when you're re-entering, if you can't dissipate the heat, it's going to blow up. Micro struts. Okay, more parachutes. And a service bay. Heat resistant service bay. Ideal for protecting delicate. So I think this opens up. So we can put science things inside of it. This is really exciting. Okay, so if I left click, I want to pull it all. I don't. Oh, I just drag. Okay. So this is a fuel tank. I'm not going to use it right now, but we're going to keep it to the side. So this is a fuel tank. So 4 colors. Oxidizer. So the oxidizer, I don't understand, but it's basically you have the liquid fuel and it interacts with the oxidizer. I guess, you know, fire needs oxygen, right? So the oxidizer is adding oxygen into the combustion with the liquid fuel, and then that is propelling it. Don't quote me on this stuff. I do not know. Okay, so engines. Look at our quest again. So we're testing the hammer, and we need to haul the solid flea fuel boost. So that's our flea. We might try to basically put rockets on rockets, go straight up, and that would haul this up for us. So we only need to go, if we make it 30 meters, 30,000 meters, we've succeeded on 1. If we can get 68, we're on 2. Okay, so we're testing. I'm kind of putting all my pieces here, like if you were building a model kit or something, right? And then we're going to put it all together. Okay, so that's the... And we have the fins attached to it. We do have a swivel fuel. Liquid fuel, solid fuel. So I don't know the difference between solid and liquid fuel besides obviously the name. But let's look at the thrust. So the solid fuel booster... 215, 227. So this is our best one for vacuum. And then it's also our best for atmosphere. Pack tolerance. So mass is also going to matter. So it's two of these still weigh less than 1 of this. And we're going to ignore this for now because it's not part of our quest. So I don't really know when you would want to use things like this. Building structure. Things, so don't have an idea. Oh, maybe. I see literally maybe this is what it means. If you want to build like a supporting structure, have the spaceship on and have clamps like in real life. So decoupler. We're going to bring this out. We're probably going to... Because we're going to do probably 3. We can delete one of it. Service bay. Fins if we need them. Okay, heat shield. I'm trying to look at the difference. So it's, I guess, meters thick. Ablate. I don't know what an ablate is. Oh, and very interesting here, ejection force matters. So if you think you have your stuff perfect in space and whatever, then you eject something, you know, that force can be enough to propel you and cause some consequences. So I guess I'll just pull it out and look. Oh, it's size. That's very small. I don't actually know how to delete items. Oh, there it is. I was hitting N, not delete. Put it. So we're putting the heat shield. Our priority is to keep him alive. So heat shield, we'll put a decoupler. Let's. We're gonna put a decoupler there. Actually, we're gonna want to keep the science stuff with them. Separate. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. So I want a heat shield, but I also want this service bay protected. So that's... we're gonna probably decouple it. So the decoupler is gonna work perfectly for us here. Probably bring some extra. And we might need extra pins at the bottom. Okay, let's see. So ablators provide thermal protection. Okay, very cool. So do you think we should put a radiator panel on? I want to open it. Perfect. So ablators provide thermal protection to the outside of the ship upon re-entry. What is the stack order? True, true, true. So let me finish putting these science containers in, then I will... Staging. Staging is... So we're putting these science instruments inside. Oh, we do have some extra parachutes. Mess with. Look at that. I'm looking for the science container. What is this? Device for measuring local atmospheric pressure. Warranty void if exposed to air. Environments. Seems good. And thermometer. Pretty cool. I think if I put it down, I could probably squeeze. So I'm guessing, remember how the containers are like one use? If these other containers are also one use, straighten this out. I just can't zoom in more. essentially I might want to put another set of instruments in here. So like remember, so what we did with the goo was we tested it on the ground and then we tested it at our highest height. And that gave us different sciences. And the height got us like 7. So I'm gonna put an extra thermometer. So I'm hoping we can like double test. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. Essentially, I'm trying to conduct multiple science missions at once, right? Okay, well that seems alright. We're gonna close this. And so... parachute up here. This is this decoupler rocket. Add another stage. First, this is firing. Then we're gonna separate. We'll fire. This will separate. And then we're just gonna chill and we'll parachute. We're gonna add more parachute. And then we're gonna check our center of mass. So what is this? A versatile and lightweight long range antenna. Surface mount version. What is a surface mount? Like, you can put it outside and it won't problem? I don't know if we care, man. So yeah, we're collecting samples, right? So we're going around and we're testing, we're scientists, we're testing stuff, and that science gets us more research to let us do more stuff. And we're just, you know, accepting missions and kind of creating our own plan here. So this is what we're looking at so far. Let me add some parachute. Okay, utility. So a radial mount, the half-size radial mount version of the 20. Okay. Parachute comparable to the marks radially that attached on top. So where is it? Okay, what do you mean? So where is it breaking off? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Here's stage 1. Here's stage 2. And so essentially we're going to keep our science instruments. I'm trying to bag. I don't know how to separate it now, if that makes sense. But yes, ring. Oh, I think I got it. Here you go. You got to double click. So, yes. So it's gonna separate. Okay, you do have to double click. Essentially, here's our pod that we're protecting. Put this. It'll take me a second, but I'll figure out these. We'll just wait. We don't need to bring. But yeah. So this makes sense. Yeah. So we'll put a couple of parachutes. So I'm just reading the stats on these. Let's look at the money first. That usually tells you. This one's more expensive, so max temperature. Okay, effective diameter 7.7, 41.3. This is I thought I was doing. What did I do? Toggle snap. So it's gonna mess with our aerodynamic. That's what I was thinking. We won't worry about an antenna right now. So my last question is basically, do we want to put a radiator panel on and more fins? I think that would be everything. We're gonna assume the fuel we have is enough. Because I honestly don't want to go too high. That's scary. Ooh. Make sure our staging's okay. So this fires, this separate, fires. Shit ton. I'm gonna put an extra stage. So, fins, yeah. We could just take these off here. So let's look at our center of mass, right? Center mass is right here. So essentially, are we adding fins? Are we changing these fins? You know, so do you want to keep these? That's the idea. Here, it would, I'm thinking of like an arrow, right? Arrow has the fins in the back to give it like rifling fins. Is that right? Something like that. Keep it straight. Nope. Like, got it. Yeah. So add some. See if I can undo. Yep. Control Z totally worked. And now I have fins. So what do you say? Do we match it? 3-3? Do they line up? So 6 at the bottom. Okay. I'm here for it. Like my job is to steer it, right? Center mass still kind of even. And what's aerodynamic? So here, let's see what taking it off does. Aha! So see, this is what I was talking about. That's gonna mess it up. This makes it more aerodynamic. You want it? You want these equal? Know what I'm saying? Where do you think? Also, this is gonna change when it stages. This is what I'm doing. I'm hitting this button, see the blue ball? This is center of mass. That's center of thrust. And this is... So what is like... Still gonna change it. I like your 6 idea. So essentially, I don't know if it's good to have aerodynamic center of mass together. Can you make Star Trek ships? Oh, I literally saw somebody, I sent it to Dill. I saw somebody make like a Gundam. We're gonna eject this part anyway. So essentially, want it here. So that's probably not going to be... So these are kind of lined up. That was my... Who kind of lined? Go back to 3, but we're just going to line. So now it's bouncing. Music's very familiar, reminds you of a... Oh yeah, I don't even need to know what that is. I already know. Okay, let's turn these. I think we're good. And we're just gonna sacrifice this to, you know, sciences. So we will save. I should have made it the Dapper. We're still gonna change the name, but it's Dapper Mark 1, right? Let me just restart thing again. So our goal again is to use this bottom booster to get 24 to 30,000 meters. If we can get higher, if we can get 64,000, or ejecting the fleet, that is our, and some science. Thank you guys for joining me on this 1 month anniversary short spectacular. Okay, great. That is exactly kind of what I'm not smart enough to know how to shrink. Okay, so three. Well, I guess I gotta do throttle up. Yeah. 3, 2, go. So see if we can get up. Oh, I don't think SAS is gonna work. Turn it on. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna try to rotate this. Okay. So this isn't actually bad. Where's our height? So we're at 5,000 meters. Are we at a So that only got us to 8,000 meters. Still boost. I don't think we're gonna need way more. We could do a whole bunch more fuel. We could just bring a shit ton more fuel. So I don't think we're gonna make it so I'm gonna eject it. We're gonna open this. Toggle to fog temperature. Pressure data. We're getting science, don't you worry. Third mystery. We're still climbing. I guess I should have looked at this. Should have looked at this. So this is really helpful. This is pretty cool. I really appreciate you guys. It's really fun. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we're pretty far up there. Ooh, where am I? Oh, that's the Dapper. Am I really zoomed out? Oh yeah, I'm super zoomed. Okay, it's just that we are really small compared to the world. You know, that's part of why I wanted to play this. To just like remember that we're. Oh, good run Binding the Isaac. Today a challenge run? Oh, what challenge run did you do? I will always want to hear any of your stories. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of remember how small we are. That's part of wanting to play this. Where's the sun? Oh, there's the moon. So we got up there. We're still, you know, I would say under 55. So if our goal was to bring that flea booster to 64, we didn't even hit that. And with our, oh, I guess I could run some more tests. That's pretty good. We'll keep that. Getting science like, I'm pretty sure they're like used up. Does that make sense? Yeah, review data. That means they're used. So we did this perfectly. So we can now close. So our whole priority now, my heart just like jumped a little bit. We gotta get this Kerbal home. Oh, nice. This is pretty sick. Okay. This is pretty cool. How do I leave this? Hmm. Uh-oh. We gotta figure this out before we have to land. We're definitely gonna land in the dog. Sit in the We gotta figure this out pretty quick. We are falling. Yeah. So, oh hey, nice. Oh shit. We should figure this one out. I'm gonna just go ahead and spacebar. I don't know what our height is. Surface? Is that like how close we are to the surface? We're gonna die. There's the surface. Holy shit. That's a good noise. Seems good. Can we EVA? Boy, I don't know how to leave. Seems good. I think we did it. Are we in the water? Dude, this is pretty cool. Yeah, you can speed up time. I think it's almost funnier that I don't know how to leave. But I think this is our meters. Oh, here's this little orb. We should figure out how to use. So this is something about like the horizon and stuff, right? Okay, so I'm gonna press all buttons and learn real quick. So this is like stuff that we have with. Okay, so we have this much electricity left. So it takes electricity to run those experiments. So if we transmitted them, we could do more experiments. I think we're falling really slow. Like I think I put on like great parachute and we just cannot see it. How do I exit the key? We're gonna go left to right on the key. Oh, I pressed something. Oh, Z and X does something. Because I can see the switch happening. Can we wiggle to get upright? I need one person to tell me how to get out of this screen. Stuff. Oh, I'm pressing buttons. I can see that stuff's happening right here. Oh no. Oh, that's SAS. F is SAS. Really good. Oh, M? M. Oh, maybe? No, M is big map. Oh, snap. It's C for camera. Holy shit. It's like 25 minutes. I could not figure that out. Oh, right. So, correct. That shows us our meters per second. So that's. And then, what is height? And how do we know? Oh, we are. Altitude? There we go. So it doesn't track over 3,000. That's interesting. Can't believe we did it. I want him to eat. Tip him. Don't tip. PA report. Get back. Okay, we're gonna recover this. I mean, Rich, we were starting to look at, Alt F4 as the strategy. And then is there an easy way to recover things? Oh, I didn't ever saw this here. That's the tracking station. Landed craft can be recovered from here. Got it. Thing. I don't know what. Oh, I guess those are the research lab missions, probably. So recover. Oh, what is this? Oh, meters? Like, is it sinking? Recover it. Okay, we can basically design like one more thing. How much time we have? Really useful. Probes? This is a game that you're gonna chew on. We totally failed in our mission, but we got a ton of research. So, what do you think? None of this. So it's general rocketry or stability. This is the radial decoupler. I think definitely rocketry. What comes after? Can't afford it. So we're just gonna get. Yeah, we can do one thing. So I think our core is solid, right? We can run on some tests. So it separates below where you click, I think. Because I want this decoupler. Like, this is our pod. What's your little pod? I didn't think there was any problems with. Have more fuel tanks. So liquid fuel. So it's just double the amount. So let's add. Do we just strap 2 rockets on the side and shoot it up real quick for the last 5 minutes? Essentially, I'm thinking we take like 2 of these and we're gonna put it on decoupler and just fire it up. We're done with no, that's actually not. I want radial decoupler. We might want some heat action. I'm gonna do just one. I'm gonna turn it. Feel free to tell me if you hate or something. Now it looks like a face. Okay, radial decoupler. So I'm just gonna attach the 2 of these. Yeah, hopefully you're down for double rocket here. Keep touching the 6 and messing. Place it. So essentially that, right? And we'll put aerodynamic nose cones. Oh. Seems a little close, but I trust that it will. Okay, so this brings up a good point. I'm gonna put caps on these two, but should it be lower or higher? Look at the inner thrust. And I'll start doing the staging. So essentially this plus this fire. Then we'll do a couple fires. Yeah, we're doing rocket. Guess we'll up above our main. You know what? I'm gonna do distance. Ugh, too much. I did too. Undo. Alright, I want to put this one. That makes. I'm making this more difficult. Okay. Well, it's flipped upside down. Okay, thank goodness. Boy, that was brutal. Well, I think we're basically run out of time. I can't get this situated, but we'll save it as the Dapper Mark II and we'll come back to it. I'll fiddle for like one more. I'm not familiar enough to get around this fiddliness. Like, I don't know if there's a hotkey. Middle click. Ah. My middle click actually kind of doesn't work. Man, I can't get the kind of how I want. Okay, this will just have to do. Good enough? Okay, save. What? Ah, classic. Gotta take off 4 parts. Gonna be some wings, huh? One more. Okay, the heat ablator. Ah, it's this. It's not gonna be aerodynamic. Oh, it's too heavy. Man. So let me put back on. Okay. Stuff. Taken off 5 times. Yeah, I just gotta come back to this. Okay, well, appreciate it, everybody.